Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss JD for another episode of our daily stock market insights. It's 10:44 p.m. of June 22nd. So this is a post-market analysis of how the market performed today. All right. So if this is your first time to watch um, our videos here, I review stocks in the Philippine market, US market, as you can see here, even crypto or forex if there are requests like this one. Okay, so feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always updated. And yeah, just drop a comment. Let me know which stocks you'd like me to review so I can prioritize that, like what these folks did here. So I really enjoy reading all your comments, and I appreciate the whatever insights you share here or anything. I always check the comment section. Okay, so let's start. I would like to talk about the index. So we are currently on a weekly chart, as you can see right here. So that means this last candlestick is the performance this week. So overall, the sentiment of the market here is we are about to approach a very weak performance this week, right? We're about to trigger that lower Bollinger Band, but still, I mentioned we are uh, still at the support area, 1,400 level, if you can see it right here. But in today's performance, we are on the verge of breaking that. Okay, so ganyan siya, 1,400. We ended 404 level, pero still, pag isa pang red day, nako, at triggering lower Bollinger Band, that could sign some more uh, movements going down. Okay, as you can see, kita nyo, we're moving below the Bollinger Band every week. Each time we get near the MA20 line, it gets rejected. So ang nakikita ko, kapag na-break pa, isang candlestick pa bukas, and we go lower than the 1,400 level, the next area that it could potentially challenge would be this level over here, 1,000 6,183. Okay, so uh, that's not going to be good. Okay, so, especially sa mga uh, blue chip companies natin. Okay, so but then again, we have to look at those stocks. Tingnan natin isa-isa. Baka lang, blessing in disguise, itong mga pag-decline niya kasi makakapasok tayo sa ating mga favorite blue chip companies nang naka-discount. O, di ba? Depende sa'yo on how you look at things here. You know, emotion mo talaga magiging number one mong kalaban dito if you don't know how, especially from step number one, the amount that you're willing to use or engage in the stock market. That alone is really going to be an influencer. Kasi kung biglang binagsakan mo yan ng napakalaking amount tapos hindi ka pa pala ready, hindi ka makakatulog talaga niyan. Gabi-gabi mo siyang iisipin, di ba? Pero kung manageable lang yung mga position sizes mo, uh, well, at saka yung fundamentals ng mga pinapasukan mo strong, hindi ka mag-worry. Diba? So, yeah. So that's how our index is performing at the moment. So medyo on the shy side pa siya. Ayaw pa niyang bumuelta pataas. Sige lang. Pero I'd like to prioritize your requests. So far, I have TEL, NIKL, PCOR, East West, MWC, and Meralco. Will try my best to cover a few more, pero ayoko ng sobrang haba na video kasi mabobore lang kayo. I might even break that into another uh, episode or part 2 probably kapag may request ako matanggap after I post this video. Sige, tingnan natin si Tel. Okay, Tel. Tel ended at 2.18% gain in today's performance. So very good 'yan. Ito yung sinasabi ko nung isang araw pa na mukhang mas mauuna pa si TEL mag-bounce kaysa kay Globe. So, okay, nung June 20th, nag-start na siya trigger. May konting rest na naganap, pero may tuloy-tuloy continuation to the upside. Right, so yan ang for today. Pero, gaano ba talaga siya? How is it panning out in the weekly chart? Okay, so ang masasabi ko, this week, alright, so this is the candlestick for this week. Kapag tinuloy pa niya, taasan pa niya ng konti bukas, that would mean we are already breaking out of this downtrend. Ito kasi downtrend tayo at the moment, o di ba? Downtrend yan. Except for this very promising na green candlestick. So, binibreak na niya ang MA20 line, nagtatawid na siya dyan. At isang napansin ko, nung araw or nung week na to, itong week na ito, parang may sign ka na niyan. 'Di ba? Dito siya, oh. Ito yung week na yan. Napakakonti ng movement, pero for some reason, ang laki ng volume. So, posible yung ating mga institusyon, mga big whales, nakapagpwesto na during this period. Slowly, nasusustain siya, unti-unti. At yung volume today, this week pala, slowly higher. I mean, slightly higher, pero nasa average range pa rin. So, I'm thinking, syempre, all eyes na niyan. Yung all eyes na sa KTEL the next few weeks. At yung volume niyan, susunod na din yan. But this is really a very promising week pag nagkatawan. 'Di ba? Solid green. One more day and then pag isa pang green yan, sure ball na yan. Why am I very positive about it? May foreign buying ka dyan. O, 'di ba? At balik tayo sa daily chart. So, yun siya, yun ang kwento niya. Kung on our way up, may mga uh, pagbagal or biglang bumagal ng konti, that is because you are approaching in the short term, uh, a possible resistance. Bakit ko siya pinlot dyan? Okay, so if I look to the left, ito siya, meron ka dito, ito din, may isang piraso dyan. O, diba? So, that means, if aakyat siya, gusto ko muna to erase. Yan, pag aakyat siya, may konti pa. Paakyat, and then resistance, then you observe. Baka mag-pullback lang ng konti. Pero kung ikaw ay position trader, then you can probably consider locking in your gains. Pero kung ikaw ay long-term holder, that shouldn't be worrying you. You wouldn't mind those slowing down moments. Kasi you know for a fact that on your way up, may mga pa-pullback yan. Pero overall, I would like to say that, you know, mas mauuna yata si TEL talagang bumalik sa taas. Okay, since na-mention ko si TEL, partner niyan si Globe. Okay, tama si Globe. If you have additional insights kay Globe, let us know kung anong nangyayari sa batang to. Okay, we got rejected again. Ang kulit mong batang ka. Um, well, ito, we got rejected at the MA20 pero nire-respect pa rin naman niya ang ating support at the 1,700 level. Okay, kita mo, ang tagal niya nagsistay dyan. Pero yung ating RSI, oh, unti-unti na. Pero again, guys, secondary lang itong RSI. Supporting ano lang yan, supporting tool mo yan. So, kailangan you have to also consider this, yung iyong support resistance, yung volume, napaka-importante. Pero ang nakikita ko kasi ito na nga nag-establish na siya, marami ng activity dito. So, you have to be very, very careful dito kasi two things ang nangyayari normally sa support. It's either it is strengthening it or yung sentiment talaga ay on the verge of breaking down. Kaya diyan naglilinger yung uh, day on day natin. So be extra careful lang na in case na break ito, let's say we start our day tomorrow and most of the action happens below 1,700, mag-isip-isip ka na ulit kasi baka babagsak pa siya ng tuluyan at hahanap tayo ulit ng panibago niyang mga potential support. Inisip ko 1,623 eh. Okay? Ba't ko nasasabi yan? Kasi if this is it, if this is your last support, then I look back to the left. What is the nearest area as I go down? I screen it moving down. Saan dito ang may pinakamalapit na may pagbabounce na nangyari? So, ang nakita ko ngayon ay dito. Ayan, di ba? Na na-hit yung area na to multiple times. So, most likely, dyan tayo magte-test ulit. Ite-test niya yung level na yan. Yan. O, di ba? So, ang layo niya, binalikan niya yung anong taon nito. Balik tayo sa weekly chart. Yan. Yan, dito siya, oh. Yan. Yan, may toka pa pala. Ito yun eh. Pero if you look to the left, meron pa pala. 2013, 2014. O, diba? Sino may sabi sa inyo na late na kayo nakapasok sa stock market? Walang late dito. Kasi in some, there are events in throughout history. May mga events na nangyayari that would trigger a stock to go down, go back to its previous price. At who would imagine, ngayon yung level na kung saan yung stock ngayon ay kapresyo ng back in 2013. O, diba? 2012, 2013, ito 2007. So, binibigyan ka ng chance na kahit 2023 na, binibigyan ka ng presyo ng ka-level ng from more than 10 years ago. So, it's not too late, right? What's important here is you are building that skill. Don't waste any time. Now that you know, now that napapunta ka dito sa channel ko, maybe it's meant to be na mag-aral ka ng stock market. At who knows, in the future, this could bring you generational wealth. So, ito na nga siya. Balik tayo kay Globe. So, this is our support. Bantayan ng maigi. Kapag na-break yan, baka pupunta ulit siya sa previous levels niya. But I would have to say, yeah, nag-bullish divergence na siya. So, it's up to you if you wanna try it out. Kung long-term investors ka lang din naman, these levels are very minimal in terms of variance in the price. But it's also best na talagang, nakakaintindi ka rin ng technical analysis. So, at this point, yung recommendation ko, pasok ka pag nakakita ka ng green, na candlestick, na nag-bounce sa support area. Okay, next natin ay si NIKL. Si NIKL ay also triggering the lower Bollinger Band, pero para siyang nag-hammer, no? So, abangan mo na lang to kasi dito ang support niya eh. Pwede dito. Dito. Mas, hindi ibig sabihin bukas agad yan mangyayari ha. Pero the sentiment of the market is really towards a decline. Kahit may foreign buying yan, sometimes yung mga foreign investors na una yan eh. So they don't really mind na malapit pa ng konti. Basta makauna sila makapasok. Ganun. Sometimes, yeah, or possible din na itong isang area pala na to ay pwedeng maging support. Nagwi-weekly ako para mas malinis at makita ko talaga ang overall sentiment. So, yan siya. Ito, kita nyo, ito, at ito din, may support ka. So, yan ang next possible area na kung nagde-decline man tayo ngayon, kasi given na yan eh, we are on a decline. For the past how many weeks, the sentiment is going down. Kita nyo, ganyan siya. And abangan nyo kung i-revisit niya ang 5:30. And this candlestick, ito yun, yung this week. So, kung hindi niya abutin this week, baka next week may continuation pa ng decline. So, stay on the sidelines muna for those long-term investors kasi baka makakuha ka pa na mas mababang presyo. Right? So, in the Philippine market, walang shorting, kaya talagang hintay ka. Maghihintay ka ng tamang panahon na magbabounce na siya. At going back to the discussion on volume. Okay, may isa akong magandang picture nakita dito. Itong area na to, 'di ba? Flat siya diyan, parang sideways or range trading lang yung nagaganap. Pero yung may unti-unting pag-akyat ng volume at habang umaakyat siya, umaakyat din yung volume. Yan ang isang magandang sign na talaga nga ay ah the sentiment is going up. Umabot pa nga ito ng 780 coming from what? Your 560 area. Yun. So, ang laki ng inakyat niya. Right? Ito din eh, oh. Tingnan nyo. Coming from a decline, nung malapit na talaga siya sa edge, may significant volume na nakikita. Ito, kita nyo to? Yan siya. So, if I am to go to that section, ito siya. Parang nga lang siyang ano eh, close to a doji. Yung itsura ng kanya. Wala nga halos movement, pero may pag-akyat sa volume. So, di tuloy-tuloy siya. Tapos nagpahinga siya dito ng a few days at biglang nagdiretso na naman ulit, akyat na naman ng volume. So that's how important it is. That's price action, and price action is of course represented by the volume and then kung anong itsura ng mga candlesticks mo dyan. Pair mo din sa support resistance. So, yun lang siya kasimple. At, well, nung nag-uumpisa ako, ito rin yung litong-lito ako eh. Parang paano ko i-memory itong volume at itong mga bagay-bagay na nakikita ko sa screen ko. So, it took me a while and really because of the daily rigor na ginagawa natin dito, na nakikita ko na yung relationship ng bawat indicator at ang kwento. Kasi I'm the person really who likes to create that story, if I can simplify it in, in layman's term. Kasi pag ako na-confuse sa sarili kong pananalita, chances are confused na rin kayo by that time. So, and this is a journal, right? This is my journal as well. Kaya I have to make it very clear. So, yun ang ating nickel. So, medyo ingat-ingat lang muna. Put this in your watch list kasi baka makuha mo pa ng mas mura ito. Next stock is PCOR. Dami ko palang rambling. Number 4 stock pa lang ako. Globe. PCOR. Okay, si PCOR on a daily chart, nasa support area ka, pero ang ganda ng movement niya eh, oh. Slowly, parang malapit na tayong bumalik sa taas. So, at this point, I would have to say, ito, di ang tagal nito. Parang ayoko na nga ipa-left ng todo kasi alam kong galing yan siya sa napakahabang pag-decline. And slowly, right, we are on the reverse direction now. Pero on our way up, may mga profit taking. Kaya nagkakaganyan. So, ang kagandahan nito, di ba, dito nag-sideways muna siya. Or parang flag flag pattern ngayon nangyari dito. And then eventually, nag-breakout siya dyan sa flag pattern. Pero ni-revisit niya itong support. So at this point, I would have to say there's a big chance na pwede pa mo gumawa ng mas higher high. Ito yung first high mo, second high mo, 'di ba? Tapos bumalik siya. So baka mas mataas. Now, punta na lang nga tayo sa weekly chart para makita natin ang totoong picture. Oh, 'di ba? Andyan siya eh, nasa support siya. Nasa support siya ngayon. So, this is a solid support. Ang tagal niyang na-challenge yan. Buong first half of the year, nandyan yung support niya. Pero overall, pabalik na. Tingnan mo kung titingnan mo siya. Oh, oh. Diba? Pabalik na siya eh. So, saan ka pa? Saan pa siya posibleng umakyat? So, at one point, umabot na 18, 19 peso yan. So, if you are to look at PCOR, I suggest medyo habaan nyo yung horizon nyo, time horizon nyo sa mga positions nyo, as a position nyo for PCOR. Kasi medyo mabagal talaga yung movement nito, pero one thing's observed right now is that we are on a reverse na. At maganda at may dividend sila. Medyo kwan lang yung Q1 earnings, may income pero 5% lower. So, after a long time, nag-pause yata nung 2021, 2022 sa dividend. Prior to that, meron din sila. So, nagbibigay siya ng dividend. So, let's just see if matuloy-tuloy niya. At definitely, this is a good area to accumulate. Okay? Accumulation phase na kay PCOR. At East-West, si East-West, sige, nasa weekly chart ulit tayo. At 6 weeks na, 4 or 5 weeks na naka uh, bearish sentiment kasi dito tayo gumagalaw below the MA20 line. So chances are baka magtuloy-tuloy pa pababa. At hindi pa tapos yung linggo pero ang nakikita ko it's even this MA20 line, in my Bollinger Band, ang gitna niyan ay MA20 line. Para siyang payuko eh. Ganyan ang sign na parang hindi pa yan tapos yung ano niya. Pa-decline pa yan, iti-trigger pa tong lower Bollinger Band. At this point, nakikita ko dito, 660 ang susunod niyang challenge. Yan yung nearest support. Kung titingin ka ngayon sa daily chart, it is being supported. My uh, analysis is that it's still on a bearish side and yun, di ba? Several days andyan siya, oh. So, put this in your watch list kung interesado ka kasi hindi pa siya hinog. Hindi pa pwedeng, well, it's just me. That's just my take. Pero you still have the final decision. But at this point, I see this still on a bearish sentiment at baka bababa pa to. MWC, oh, ganun din. Triggering lower Bollinger Band. Pero itong stock na to, also giving out dividend. Okay, mga dividend stocks itong pinapa-review nyo sa akin. So, very good. We're showing interest in the same types of stocks. At tinitingnan ko ako talaga, gustong-gusto ko na yung ngayon yung mga dividend paying stocks. Okay, nasa weekly chart ulit tayo. And we're triggering the lower Bollinger Band. Ito yung last na candlestick. So, baka magpapahinga pa ito. At isi-challenge yung pinaka-nearest. It's at 1602. So, I won't even plot a resistance for now kasi ultimately nasa pababa yung kanyang direction. So, mag-aabang ka ngayon kung saan mo gustong pasukin si MWC. Meralco, si Meralco paakyat, pero nagpapahinga. Once in a while, we're on a weekly chart again. At dito sa weekly chart, posibleng balikan yung MA20 line, which is at the 320 level. Titingnan ko ang iyong daily. Yon. So, kahit nandito tayo, on a daily chart, medyo interesting nga ano niya kasi may MA20 ka dito. Baka uh, bounce, no? Within the day, baka mag-bounce siya. So, may isang support ka dito. Yan ang inyong aabangan. Pwedeng mag-bounce siya dito sa 328. See? Overall, on a weekly chart, may nakikita kong ganyan. Pero, we have plotted these areas. Titingnan mo kung tutuloy pa rin yung kanyang uptrend or talagang i-revisit niya itong MA20 line. So those are the key levels na tinitingnan ko at this point. May foreign buying ka pala eh. So abangan niyo yan, 328 or 320 area. Yun. So I think that is it. Pero may tanong pala sa akin si, kalimutan ko what's his name. Kung paano daw ako nagsisetup. Pero I think that's worth another video, no? Para at least hindi na siya masyadong mahaba at mas focus yung discussion. So catch my next video. I want to discuss how I set up my chart. Napakabilis lang. Promise. At puro default settings to lahat. Anyway, yun lamang po. I hope you learned something new or you were able to validate. Sana may yung, alam mo yung tipong nag-charting na din kayo, nag-analyze na din kayo, and you're watching this video just to validate your assumptions. And sana in a lot of these talks, medyo uh, nagmi-meeting of the minds na rin tayo. I'm excited to hear about that. Let me know. Okay? So for now, thank you for watching and catch my next video. Bye-bye.